got time for a new vlog. How the fuck are we doing today, guys? I'm doing awesome and sexy. Thanks for always asking. Today is a glorious day because Runescape is alive. Last night, Runescape went offline for about 5 hours for maintenance and crap. Going to be talking about more about that crapola in my new Runescape video and shit, but Jaggies was basically doing some maintenance, installing some shit, and removing some stuff at the same time. However, last night I uploaded that little video basically saying Runescape went offline, went to the Rev Caves yesterday, basically pretty much already talked about going to the Rev Caves, almost positive we almost talked about that. If not, well, then we're talking about it right now. However, as you basically see on the bung board, well, EXP is, it's gone now. I got about like 150,000 EXP in Deviation last night. Surprisingly, I got about 50,000 EXP in Hunter. And that's really impressive in my personal opinion. I mean, it's like whatever I get in EXP for that one day, I'm getting about a third or maybe a fourth EXP into Hunter. Which, when I get to 99, my Hunter level is probably going to be right around maybe 88 and shit. Which, well, that might, you know, motivate me just to say fuck it and get 99. Because, training a Hunter is a hell of a lot more EXP an hour than Deviation. Probably at level like 88, well, I'm already a third away there. So it would be like 220, maybe like 250k EXP an hour. Which is, really fucking good. A lot better than what I'm getting right now in Deviation, but oh well. Anyways, today I'm going to be uploading some interesting crapola videos, and that's basically pretty much about it. Alright, but before we start talking about today's awesome and sexy topic, I'm going to be starting to talk about videos. You're probably going to notice that the video quality hasn't decreased whatsoever. I'm just not rendering, I'm rendering a different video format. Yesterday I actually tried a different video format, and it was actually pretty fucking awesome. Basically, whenever I make vlogs, and it's somewhat kind of depressing in a way, because whenever I render a vlog, the normal vlog is usually a hell of a lot larger than any of my fucking videos. My RuneScape videos normally come out to maybe about 125 megabytes to maybe like 150. However, an average vlog usually hits about over 300 megabytes. Now, that might not seem a lot to you guys, but however, I keep every fucking video I produce out of my asshole. Don't ask me why, I just kind of do. That might be stupid, but I kind of have sentimental little value towards my videos, and for some of you guys, you may understand that. For some of you guys, it might sound stupid. However, when you like to do something, you kind of like keeping your shit. I know video makers out there that delete every fucking video after they make it and upload it to YouTube. However, me, I always like to really keep everything I really create and shit. I actually just bought a fucking 4 terabyte external desktop type hard drive from Best Buy for $190. Yeah, $190 for 4 fucking terabytes. And last night I spent literally like the entire night just backing up all my computers and shit. I filled my 4 terabyte hard drive up with about, I'd say, 1.8 tera of fucking memory. So already I've already used that, like half of that fucking 4 terabyte external hard drive. That might seem kind of crazy, but anyways, yeah. Whenever I render my videos using the normal format, it normally makes about 300 megabytes. That's, at the end of the week, my hard drive has shrunk by fucking, Jesus, fucking 2.1 gigs. 2.1 gigs may not seem like a lot. However, you do it every fucking week, it kind of adds up and shit. So if I render my videos using this type of video format, then it literally makes the video files about 50 megabytes. 50 to 300 is a hell of a lot difference. At the end of the week, I've only used 350 megabytes in vlog. However, rendering in this vlog format, it doesn't affect the audio quality whatsoever. I've used webcams in the past that it has affected the audio quality. However, my audio hasn't changed. Just the video doesn't, it's not high definition and shit. So if you're one of those guys that enjoy high definition videos and get off on them, well, you're probably not going to get off for a while. Anyways, basically moving on to our lovely shit topic today. Oh my god, my throat is killing me for some reason. I think I've been talking too long. Anyways, basically pretty much, something happened interesting. Last night I actually went to Bandos God Wars, just for one run. I ended up making, a decent amount of money. I made like 800K in fucking 30 minutes, which was, pretty goddamn good. However, I didn't get a Bandos drop item and shit. However, it basically sparks my mind of how much moolah the average RuneScaping actually has. And when I first started video making, I was, quote, rich, unquote. I really don't think I was, but back then when I started video making, I had like 120, 130 mil on RuneScape. Now, obviously, that's not a lot, but back then, I guess 130 was a lot. But the average RuneScapian today, on RuneScape 3, if I were to take a random guess, the average RuneScapian probably most likely has at least, I would say at least, probably 20 mil in his/her bank. And the reason why I come up with 20 mil is because this is basically my figuration. Almost every person that I DM on EOC now actually risks Barrows items. They will actually fight me. Like, I actually did a DM in EOC today. Probably most likely we'll upload it maybe sometime later this week. However, this motherfucker was wearing Torags just like me. So, you're risking about 1 mil. Now, risking 1 mil may not be a lot. It's, in my personal opinion, it's a lot. But that's just because I'm a cheap asshole. However, towards the average RuneScapian, yes, 1 mil is 1/9, or it could be 1/20th of, his/hers bank. However, I see motherfuckers all the time with Amulet Glories. You can see people wearing full rune with Amulet Glories. An Amulet Glory may not be worth as much as it used to be, however, it's still worth some change. A lot of times, people will put all their money into what they wear. I normally run around RuneScape naked. There's no money in what I wear. My slong is not worth fucking like 5 bill. I kind of wish it was, but it really wasn't. However, a lot of people on this game normally put their wealth into what they wear. Like if people walk around in full bandos and a fucking god sword, or it's a basic like bandos god sword or some shit like that, that could very well be their entire bank. Just because they're walking around in full bandos doesn't necessarily mean that, they have like a 2-3 bill bank. However, you see someone naked, they can obviously have a lot of hidden wealth as well. But my basic reasoning for coming up with 20 mil is just because a lot of people actually have that number and shit. A couple months ago, well actually, was it a couple months? Whenever RuneScape 3 basically came out, I was actually talking to one of you guys in my FC, and one of you guys asked me how to basically make some easy money because their bank was only worth about 15 mil. And my thing is always do what you do to get 15 mil. However, this person was extremely lucky and got 2 fucking tacit drops at Bandos God Wars. So, you see what I'm saying? It comes into the fact that, and I said to them, I'm like, well, go back to fucking Bandos God Wars then. However, my personal opinion, I think 20 mil is somewhat the accurate number of an average RuneScapian. However, there's always going to be people on this game that really say, oh, I only have 5 mil, I only have 6 mil. However, maybe one time in your RuneScape life, you actually had near 20 mil and shit of sexy GP. Now, as for the average RuneScapian on 2007, that's a little different. My bank on RuneScape 2007 is worth maybe like just over 10 mil. However, I'm not the average RuneScape player. I had to work my balls off and kill a lot of fucking green dragons. I would say the average RuneScapian on 2007, because there are so many people that played 2007 for like a month and then stopped playing it, I would say maybe the average wealth on that game is possibly maybe 500k. I know that number might not be very accurate, however, a lot of my friends that don't normally play RuneScape 2007, they logged on to there to only do the fucking, you know, the party hat events, the fucking Christmas cracker events. They sold their Christmas crackers, sold their party hats, and their bank basically is worth like, you know, $1 million or $2 million. However, you always have those people that just really don't play the game or just really do needful skills. And you always gotta think about those people that spend all their moolah on fucking RuneScape skilling. Yes, in the low levels of RuneScape 2007, you can actually spend your money on getting runes, magic, etc., etc. Spend your money maybe on like fire making, even though I don't know why you would spend your money on fire making, because fire making sucks balls. However, you're always going to spend your money to equal out your bank and to drain your bank account and shit like that. But anyways, yeah, the average person on RuneScape 2007, my personal opinion, probably most likely maybe has under $1 million. Yeah, give or take. Otherwise, that's basically pretty much about it. And right now we're training Deviation. If I could get to level 89 tonight, I will be a happy camper. If I don't, well, I'm going to be a sad, sad panda bear. Alright guys, but otherwise, like I basically said, expect new RuneScape video and also a new type of video on my main channel as well. Otherwise, that's basically pretty much about it. Not going to go to my email address right now, mainly because I have to, well, I kind of have to take a wicked poop. I've already pooped some other times today, but I drank some coffee this morning because I was ultra tired, and, well, it's, kind of giving me the, shits. Otherwise, I'll see you motherfuckers in a few. Let me know in some nasty, dirty little comments what you think the average RuneScapian has in their bank. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!